Hello everyone, my name's Adam, I'm one of the audiologists from Alto Hearing, and I'm back today to bring you another earwax removal from our clinic in Lutterworth, UK. It's the build up to Christmas this week and our clinic has been absolutely packed. We've had loads of hearing aid fittings with people looking to get their hearing sorted prior to the festive season, and in general it's been super busy, which is always nice. Anyway, you might have had it yourself, but in the UK recently, there's been a horrible chesty cold doing the rounds. I've had it myself, and it's not a nice one. It seems to be hanging around quite a while, and we've had plenty of people mention that it really seems to be affecting their sinuses quite badly. This can lead to nasty pressure-type headaches and a sense of being completely bunged up. The person who came in today had had this infection recently and had been really suffering, but wasn't sure if it was earwax that was the issue or whether she had a build-up of pressure behind her ears. There was only one way to find out, and that was to take any presenting earwax out so we could get a look at the eardrums themselves. It was a nice, simple removal using microsuction on the left side. When operating in confined spaces, such as with very narrow ear canals like this, it can be quite tricky to actually fit all of our equipment down there, and you have to be super careful. Luckily, this lady had been using quite a lot of olive oil prior to removal, so it wasn't long before we had this plug removed. Once we've taken it out, you can see it actually looks like quite a healthy eardrum. Nice view of the light reflex and no redness or soreness or any indication that there might be effusion behind it. But that's something we'll check out later on anyway. Onto the other side, and this side wasn't as blocked up, but we couldn't get a decent view of the eardrum. It actually looks worse in this video than it really is. There's hardly anything in there. We just took out this skin peel using crocodile forceps and it comes away absolutely fine. Once again, you have to be careful with these instruments as it's a delicate environment that we're working in. As we go back in, you'll see the eardrum looks nice and healthy again, nothing to indicate any problems as mentioned previously. The appearance of the eardrum doesn't always tell the full story though. Sometimes you have to do a bit more testing to find out what's really going on. What we want to do is test how well the eardrum is moving, its compliance. This will tell us whether there's any fluid behind it or not, often associated with a otitis media with effusion or a middle ear infection where fluid has built up. And it'll also tell us if there's any negative pressure in the middle ear, which can give us an idea if there's any eustachian tube problems. The eustachian tube is the tube that connects the back of your throat to the middle ear, and that helps to regulate pressure. The test we use for this is called tympanometry, and what we want to see is a nice graph that shows a peak at 0, indicating good movement of the eardrum and no eustachian tube dysfunction present. And that's exactly what we found with this lady. She was quite relieved as she was worried that she was either chock-a-block with wax or had an ear infection coming on. In this case, it's likely just the after effects of this nasty cold, and we'll keep an eye on things if they change. Thanks very much for watching. If you do like these videos of wax removal, then we'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate your support. In the meantime, have a lovely Christmas.